Now I am going to discuss the wherein method. What is the wherein method? It is used to retrieve the records from a database table based on a given column and an array of values. It allows us to perform an SQL wherein clause. So how to work with that, I am going to show you. This was my previous example. I am going to make it off like this. Okay, now I am going here, refresh. Okay, now here I am going to show you how to work with wherein. In order to wherein, for example, my table was db table persons. Okay, in the db table persons I will get all the data. This is my intention, and this data I will put into a result variable like this. Now how I can use the wherein? Here I will just use, I am going to write in new line for the better understanding, sorry, like this, and here I will add another extra one, that is wherein, this clause. In the wherein I will have two parameters. In the first parameter I will tell which ID I will search. Wherein actually based we will search, for example, by ID. In my persons table I will search ID. So in the persons table you see that there are total 6 IDs, total 6 persons. Each person has one particular ID. So I will just search these IDs and I will take only those IDs that matches, that means that stays into an array. For example, I give here 3, 5, 8. For example, this is an array. So I will take each ID, for example ID 1, and I will match if this is into this array or not. Then I will take another ID, that is 2, and I will match if in this array that ID exists or not. So in this way I will get only those IDs that actually is into this array. So let's check it. I am going to see the output. So here I can use the for each loop, result as item. This is the variable, and here I am going to show the item. So item of, for example, name, echo. First I am going to show the item of ID. Which IDs are going to come here? I am going to check it first. Okay, so now if I refresh, you see that 3 and 5, 2 IDs are coming, because you see that into this array only 3 and 5 stays. That means 1, 2, 4 and 6 are not into this array, so those are not showing. So for this type of purposes we use the wherein clause or wherein method. I hope you have understood.